everyone, and welcome to Book News brought to you by Kangaroo Reads. In Book News, we discuss the top stories in the world of books and reading. This week, we are changing things up and we're talking about two stories. It has been an interesting week in the world of books, including an alleged murder committed by the author of a children's book. But before we talk about that, let's get into a startup that has changed the way that people consume books. Go1, a Queensland-based Edutech organisation, has acquired Blinkist, a popular German startup that offers summaries of professional books and podcasts in 15 minutes. The value of the deal has not been disclosed, but it's estimated to be around the 100 million mark. This acquisition marks Go1's latest acquisition to date. Go1 is an aggregator of learning and development content that delivers its database of 80,000 short-form courses, usually in a corporate setting. The combination of Go1 and Blinkist offers something unique in the corporate learning market, an experience of ongoing learning that services professional goals and is purpose-built to be personally engaging. Blinkist has amassed tens of millions of subscribers globally for its mobile app that offers these summaries. The library includes both personal and professional content, and some 1,500 organizations around the world also use the Blinkist for Business feature for their teams. Blinkist has raised $35 million in external funding, including from firms such as Insight Partners and Greysoft. This deal is significant in the publishing industry because it shows a growing trend of consolidation in the edutech and publishing industries. It also highlights the importance of short-form content in the learning and development industry, which is increasingly popular among busy professionals who want to upskill and reskill. We are now in a world where there are so many books releasing constantly, and the sheer amount of content means that there is a market for an app like Blinkist. If you're not able to consume all of these books individually, being able to consume their short summaries in this way is very beneficial. The acquisition of Blinkist by Go1 is a strategic move to expand the company's reach and offer a unique experience of ongoing learning that services professional goals. What do you feel about this? Have you used Blinkist before? And do you think that offering this option of summarizing books is a good idea ultimately for readers? We would be interested to hear your thoughts about this in the comments. Now to our next story. Kouri Richins, a US author who wrote a children's book on grief after her husband's death last year, has been charged with his murder. She was arrested by the police on Friday, May the 7th in connection with the death of her husband. According to the Utah County Sheriff's Office, the investigation found that there was evidence Richins was responsible for the murder of her husband. Richins' book, titled Are You With Me?, is a children's book that aims to help young children cope with the loss of a loved one. The book was inspired by the author's personal experience of grieving the death of her husband. According to the book's website, it is a simple, illustrated guide that helps children understand death and process grief in a healthy way. The book received positive reviews from readers and has been praised for its gentle approach on a difficult topic. However, with the recent news of Richins being charged with her husband's murder, the book has now become a subject of controversy. Allegedly, Richins and her husband had fought over buying a multi-million-dollar estate, which she had managed to close on the day after he died. It is also claimed that Richins and her husband were celebrating buying the home when her husband had died from a massive overdose of fentanyl. This is because he was found unresponsive on the bedroom floor and was pronounced dead at the scene. However, the dead man's family told investigators that he had planned to tell his wife that they were not buying the mansion on the same day that she was also told she was being cut out of a will. Prosecutors allege that she served her husband a Moscow Mule laced with roughly 5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl. This is because a toxicology report found 5 times the lethal amount of fentanyl in his system. Richins has pleaded not guilty to the murder charge and is being held on bail. Her attorney has said that his client did not kill her husband and that they are still investigating the case. Prosecutors allege that Richins was having an affair with one of her husband's friends and may have killed him to avoid losing her inheritance and alimony payments. They also said that she tried to get rid of the evidence by throwing away clothing and shoes that were stained with the victim's blood. Reportedly, she threw a large party at her residence the day after his death, where she was drinking and celebrating. Richins has been charged with 1 count of first-degree aggravated murder and 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. She remains in custody at the Summit County Jail. So, what do you think of this? How would you feel if the picture book you were reading to your children was written by an alleged murderer? And how would it make you feel to find out that the content of that book could have been inspired by the murder in question? We're very curious to hear your thoughts on this on the comments below, and we will keep you updated if there are any further developments in this story. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and like this video if you enjoyed it. We publish bookish content every week, so subscribe to Kangaroo Reads to ensure you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching Book News, and until next time, happy reading.